the breeding and the horse racing all around Fermoy and Castlelyons region. It's steeped in history of the Thoroughbred horse, especially in the stud we're in now, going back to the likes of Strongale and Ferdanti. The Cashmans have been breeding and had stallions for back since the 1930s, and as the years went on they climbed the ladder, and we're at a level now that we're dealing in the international market. And we have breeders that come back and have been with us for 20 years more, and that's proof of what we do best. Blue Bresil, he's an extraordinary looking horse. There's a rarity of his conformation. He's such a big horse, he's an imposing horse, good bone, great walker. He raced as a 2-year-old and won as a 2-year-old and the same as a 3-year-old, and he was placed over hurdles himself. But he's a tough, real tough type of a horse, and he seems to be bringing that in his stock. His main characteristics in his stock would be his breeding size, scope, good conformation, and he brings that lovely walk that he has himself. What he has done to date with the horses, he's the sire of 10 individual black type winners. He has one filly in France at the moment, L'Autonomie. She's after winning 11 races, she's only a 5-year-old. 9 of them are black type races, and she's won the French Champion Hurdle this year. So that's the class of horses that he's breeding. Malinas, another fine big horse. He's plenty of scope, another really nice walker as well. He was a good racehorse. He was a Group 2 winner, and he was placed in the German Derby. Breeds a nice big horse, suits a lot of the smaller type mares, and recently he's been getting a lot of winners, top class winners. His best attributes is obviously his size, and he seems to breed a lot of chasers. You'll get a lot of stallions today, and they can breed bumper winners and hurdle winners, but there's not many progress to go over the fences, and this game is all about the chaser. Sholokhov he's a special one for us here at the stud. He's getting on in years now, but we have him now. He's Irish cropper, just turned 6 in 2020, and he's the sire of Don Cossack, who's won a Gold Cup. He's now the sire of a Supreme Novice winner, who is one of the favourites for the Arkle next year in Cheltenham, in Shishkin. He's just this horse. He keeps producing good horses all the time. He's by Sadler's Wells. He's one of those Sadler's Wells sons that actually stamps his stock, which most often doesn't happen. Shirocco is a real good horse. He's an outcross for Sadler's Wells, because most of the mares we have breeding today in the Thoroughbred industry, especially in Asher Hunt, are all Sadler's Wells bred. And he's an outcross being by Monson. He's one of the highest rated Monson sires to go to stud. He's, of course, he's the sire of Annie Power, champion hurdle winner. He's the sire of Rock de Casbah, Manila Rocco, Red Sherlock. These are all good top graded performers. Out of his Irish crop, which are 5-year-olds now in 2020, he has She Wears It Well, who's already a Grade 3 winner, and she's one of the favourites for the Paddy Power at Christmas. We've Youmzain now, his yearlings in 2020. He covered a massive book of mares in his first year, covered extraordinary well-bred mares, and he's done very well. His most recent winner now is Youmzain, the Willie Mylans trains. He looks like he's a 3-year-old. He won a 3-year-old hurdle a couple of weeks ago, and he looks very promising. He looks like a Triumph hurdle horse in the making.
Old Persian, he is an outstanding looking individual with size and scope, which are the qualities now that the national hunt breeders are really looking for at present. He was a very good racehorse. Like, he won twice over a mile as a 2-year-old, and then progressed to win a listed race and 2 Group 2s, including Royal Ascot and York, as a 3-year-old. As a 4-year-old, then he was campaigned for the lucrative world stage and won a Group 1 and Group 2 in Meydan, and a Grade 1, the Woodbine International in Canada. I
think the biggest satisfaction I get out of this game and being manager here is that I've taken part in making these foals and getting them on the ground, and the biggest thing is to see them come up that hill in Cheltenham and win. I mean, for me, that's my lotto ticket.